All right, let's get right into it. So for this project, you're gonna need some foam boards, adhesive stickers that you use for the drawers, a spatula, scissors, and duct tape so you can do this correctly. Okay, so we're gonna take off all the stickers from the foam boards. You're gonna take 2 foam boards, put them long ways side by side. You're gonna take your duct tape, go ahead and put them things together, cut it up. Make sure it could fold, so you want to check that out, so you can do that. So I'm going to take the first adhesive sticker. This is actually a foil backsplash from Dollar Tree that I'm using. I'm unfolding it. You guys, while putting this on, make sure you're smoothing it out with your hands. This paper was a little hard to work with. You're going to see why. Of course, it's foil, so be careful. Also, I want to make mention, I used black duct tape, but I would suggest using white. Later on in the video, you'll see why I suggest using white instead of black. All right, make sure you guys hit the corners of the first foam board, smooth it out. Yes, I used a spatula, but it was kind of hard. It left a lot of crease, but I would suggest using your hands more because your hands is much easier. So that's the first part is done. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my second adhesive. This one I got it from Lowe's for $5. It's a drawer adhesive. So you want to roll it out, measure it. You want to put something on the top corner to hold it in place while you roll it out to measure it. So go ahead, roll it out and measure it. Stop at the end corner. You don't want any excess out. And then you go ahead and you cut it on the line at the edge. So that makes it much easier. I like this paper because it had lines to cut, so it made it much easier. So you do the same thing from the other side. I actually like this contact paper better because it was much easier to roll out, even though I still got some wrinkles. You might want to take your time. For the purpose of this video, I had wrinkles because I just wanted to get it over with and show you guys the process. So you want to do the same thing, but this time I used my hands more because I didn't want to use the spatula, and I kind of used it and it kind of ripped my paper, so I didn't want to do that. You guys, if you see down the middle, you see as I'm covering the tape, it's a little bit dark. So that's why I said you need to want to use white. So I fold it. So this is your first step. Okay, I think your little girl over here thinks she's doing something. So, all right. Time for the second one. Fold it. Fold it. All right, y'all saw that? Let me do that one more time again for you. I fold it. Then I'm go ahead and take my second piece. Go ahead and put it next to it as well. And I'm going to take my handy dandy tape. Make sure it's aligned with each other, you guys. So I'm going to take my tape. I'm going to repeat the process over and over again. If you want more layers, just continue to add layers. I would suggest only keeping it at maybe 5 possibly, because it makes it much easier. See, this contact paper I'm using right here is actually from the dollar store. It was really easy to use, really easy. So it wasn't foil. This is actually the adhesive paper that you use in your drawers. This one was really easy to use. Here I go with the same layer I had earlier. Put it in and repeat. If you want to add a third layer, you will do the same. Smooth it out with your hands. Make sure you don't have any air bubbles. Of course, I had some air bubbles because this one was a little bit harder for me this time around. For some reason, I don't know, but it took me a little bit. Make sure you guys take your time with this. Don't be in a rush. If you see I have some crease that I just tried to push down, which is, yeah, not good. It's not going to look good for your picture. So you want to make sure you take your time. All right, so there goes my first layer. There goes my second layer. And if you want to add white, all you have to do is just put a piece. I wouldn't tape this down, but whenever you want to do white, just put a piece and you'll have your white background. You can do this also for a black background if you would like to. So white, here goes my one background, here goes my other background, and this will be easier to store. So these are some sample pictures that I have. These are not the greatest pictures that I have, but these are some things to look at and what I did. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.